Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That day is a day of celebration when it comes, and what comes naturally in your mind, discrimination is inaugurated. Vivek. And what is discrimination? Discrimination is distinguishing what is true and what is untrue, what is real and what is unreal, what is constant and what is changing. This is discrimination. That I am of the nature of continuous consciousness and I can never be the body. For this, what sadhana we will do? No sadhana is required, just understanding is required. What sadhana can you do? Your eyes are seeing all the forms in the world. This is your experience. What can you do about it? It is happening. Is your eye or your eyes affected by the forms? Influenced by the forms? If it was influenced, then you will not be able to move from one form to the next. Isn't it? So your observation about your vision is that the vision is illuminating all the forms but is unattached to any form. It just keeps illuminating. Whatever comes in front, it keeps illuminating. Now what are you going to separate here? Are you going to separate the constant vision? Or are you going to separate the changing forms? This phenomena is going on. Can you stop the phenomena? Yes, we can. When we go to sleep, we can. It happens. We can't do it, but it happens. Under forceful exercises, certain exercises, we can. But the smarter way is just to accept this phenomena and recognize that the vision is not associated, the vision is not enslaved by any form. See? Similarly, when we come to the mind, the mind is also not attached to any thought. Thoughts are coming and thoughts are going. So many of them, whole day. How you are going to separate the consciousness from the thoughts? Di- discrimination. Yes, discrimination. To discriminate between the constant and the non-constant, changing. The mind is also having thoughts which are continuously changing. When we when our attention is on the thoughts, then we will try to reduce them. When we try to change their direction, then we try to uh, do something or the other, because our attention is on the thoughts. Chitta vritti nirodha iti yogaha. Why? The attention is on the thoughts. Just accept this is how it is. By thinking about thoughts, you are never going to reduce the thoughts. Just like vision was constant and forms were changing, similarly, mind is constant, thoughts are changing. Mind is the container. Similarly, go back to the intellect. There also, the concepts are changing, the I is changing, the I thought is changing. Oh, who knows all this? That the vision doesn't change, that the mind doesn't change, only thought change, that the I also keeps coming and going with every thought. Who knows? In whose presence all this is going on? Can we deny that? Do we have to search that somewhere? Or do we just have to be that? See, being the body is not a problem. I am the body and this body is mine. This is where the problem is. If you say the body is mine, then accept all the qualities of the body also. And what is the journey of the body? What is the quality of the body? Attributes of the body? That birth, growth, disease, decay, death. It comes as a package. But we want to accept only the body, we don't want to accept the old age, we don't want to accept the death, we don't want to accept the disease. We only want health, 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 health. And when we focus only on the health, then we become stressed, we become agitated because our attention is only on health. But the body's nature is disease, decay, and death. Birth, growth, disease, decay, and death. That is its nature. You cannot stop that. If you can't stop that, then what do you do? Accept it. This is the nature of the body. I am this body and this body is mine and this body's nature is birth, growth, disease, decay and death is also mine. Accept. Then it is okay. But we act differently. See, this body, what do the scriptures say? Asti bhati priya nama roop. This body is name and form, and the substratum is asti bhati priya, existence, consciousness, and it is bliss. So that aspect of consciousness we are superimposing on the body, and we want the body to exist permanently. We want the body to know everything, which is not possible. And we want bliss from the body. Which body? That body which has name and form. Ashakya Anushthan. Impossible undertaking. This is what we are doing. How do we do this? Sukha kachra, gila kachra. By entangling ourselves in emotions and relations and possessions. And the first possession is the body. I am this body is mine. And the whole drama begins. Recognize this change, this entire change that is taking place at the body level, sensory level, mental level, conceptual level, waking, dream, sleep level. In whose presence all this is going on? Is it someone else other than me that I am going to do sadhana to reach it? Or is it me alone? Is it someone else? The witness. Is that witness separate from you right now? But we are accepting we want the bliss from the body. We want the bliss from everything associated with the body. We want bliss from the finite. But we are not ready to recognize that bliss is my essential nature. Uncaused, non-referential joy is bliss. When there is a cause, when there is a reference, when there is a reason to be happy, then it is called blister. It is not bliss. Bliss is uncaused bliss. And you experience that every day. In deep sleep, there is no cause. In deep sleep, there is no thought, there is no personality, there is no association. See? Either you are witnessing and are aware of the world of names and forms, then you are called as the witness. When that witness has nothing to witness, everything is absorbed, like in deep sleep. The mind has become empty, zero. That same witness is called the reality. That is the Atma. That absence of thoughts is not an object. Absence is not an object. Make these fine adjustments within yourself, in your thinking. And be natural, sahaj, without indulging into too many unnatural exercises. Who am I? I want to know. I have to realize just as a wave is already that which it is seeking, the water, similarly, you are already that which you are seeking, the Atma. If you are doing yoga, your attention is not on Atma, your attention is on body. If you are doing pranayama, your attention is not on Atma, it is on breath. If you are doing japa, your attention is not on Atma, it is on the mantra. Except be the eternal witness, be the Atma, which is untouched. This is discrimination. Contemplate on this today and be happy. Keeping your back, neck and head in a straight line or sitting in a comfortable position. A happy disposition, smile on the face. And reflect on what has been just told, expressed, shared. Find ways not to reach the Atma. Think in such a way that you are the Atma.